But what happened to the women? Hundreds of women threw their hats in the political ring, hoping to get their names on the ballot paper for the March 4th election. Only a handful, however, have been successful. A majority of the female aspirants across the country lost the party nominations, leaving the fate of Kenya's progress in women representation hanging in the balance. KTN's Asha Mwilu now reports.
After decades of taking the backseat in politics, the new constitution had finally granted the Kenyan woman a glimmer of hope in attaining a level play field in the political world, widely dominated by men.
Walisema ati mama hana degree.
And when the campaigns began, the woman aspirant became the secret weapon that every political party would use to lure voters. The idea of having more women in elective seats gradually seemed attainable after the March election. This, however, was until the just concluded party primaries. The hectic nominations that were meant to separate the horses from the mules, the chaff from the grain, plunged most parts of the country into tension and anxiety. And in the midst of the controversial results, the Kenyan woman watched her dream fizzle away.
We have had problems with the whole process.
We do not have representatives in all these polling stations. We as agents for TNA for Wangoi, so we be told to go out.
Sisi kama supporter wa Mama Brigade tumeamua aende aingie chama kingine tuweze kumchagua kwa sababu ni kiongozi wetu, ana vision, ni mama maono, ni mama hakika. Tena kitu kingine tumeona katika Cherengani, kumbe wamama wana sauti.
We want to be democrats. Wacha tuchindwe tukiwa haki ya Mungu, tumepiga kura kwa haki na ukweli.
Excluding aspirants for the 47 women's representatives positions, only a handful of women secured party tickets to vie for elective seats. In fact, most of those who were nominated by their respective parties are the women who are already in the political field. These are the likes of Bishop Margaret Wanjiru going for the Nairobi Senator's seat, Professor Margaret Kamar, Wavinya Ndeti, Dr. Sally Kosgei, and Charity Ngilu, among others.
What we encourage women is to say that you don't play the game in the same way that the men are playing it. You have other assets, you have other values, you have other virtues. Use those.
50% of the Kenyan population is said to be women, but so far only 10% of elective positions are held by women. Even though the law provides a gender rule that 30% of all elective and nominative seats be held by women, the Supreme Court ruled that the rule would be implemented gradually by 2015. The fear by many activists, now manifested by the results from the party primaries, is that Kenya for the next 5 years could continue lagging behind in women representation. Asha Mwilu reporting for KTN Sunday night.